What's up, boys? Got another one. Roastin Rigs, episode 8. This truck was sent to us. Actually, I think he sent 2 of them. These trucks were sent to us by TB Crawler on Instagram. Give him a follow. I actually forget what these even are. I've talked to so many people about this. It's hard to keep track. Let's see what we got. He sent 2. This video is going to show 1. Got a little note here. Let's see what we got. Hey man, thank you for taking the time to do a review of my builds. I think that you put out some awesome and funny content. I do. I have some parts that are just laying around and I think that you could make a better use of. I have some parts that are just laying around and I think that you could make a better use of them. Keep up the great content and thanks again. Did he send parts? We got a sticker of his name. Dude, thank you. We got a full set of RC 4-wheel drive scramblers. I like this tire. I have a couple sets. I use all of them. Thank you for those. They will get put to use. Dude, this guy went all out. Purple pancake. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate this. Thank you very much. Furatech Avatar remote. Looks like both trucks use the same remote. Which one should I choose first? Yeah, we'll do this one. WT Micro Willie's Wagon. I love all of the cracked glass and the hole with the crack around it. That looks so good. Dang, dude, good job on the glass. First impression, this thing is so wide. This is as wide as it is long. He's got Super 8 axles, plus he has hex extensions. For anyone unfamiliar with this body, it uses the stock chassis rails. These are the factory SCX24 rails. WT Micro includes these printed, 3D printed parts for more shock mounts, and then also the sliders. So it lines up perfectly with the body, the sliders, and then you can attach the front easily with magnets. And of course the back has a hinge like all of his bodies. I didn't even realize that. This body is FDM. It's WT Micro's FDM material, not resin. So it was made with like, can you see my 3D printer? It was made with like a normal style string style 3D printer. It's hard to tell. This looks good for like a normal 3D printed body. The difference is it'll be stronger than the resin ones. Yeah, this looks good. Let's see what we got for parts. We've obviously got the Little Guy Racing Super 8 axles. We have hex extenders on the front and the rear to make it even wider. Links, they are Injora links, and I believe this is a C-bolt setup. It's a C10 front links and a deadbolt rear links. We have Injora metal drive shafts. We have hot racing shocks. We have a ramp crab servo. This is my first time using or even seeing this servo. I'll be interested to see how it does. Looks like we have a brass servo mount that's been, the front of it's been chopped off and the servo is mounted on it backwards. He's running a Furatech Mini Komodo motor. I have a couple of these and I like them. It's the Furatech Avatar remote and receiver system, and then a Furatech ESC. I believe it's a Furatech ESC, it looks like it. He has it covered in a graphic heat wrap, which is cool, I like that. Wheels, they're just, I think Injora brand probably, a generic steel wheel with Injora tires. Yeah, foam inserts. One thing I think that's going to hurt this is how wide it is. I'm not a fan of having your truck as wide as it is long. Oh, that's such a good thumbnail. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Wait, which side looks better? We'll do this. This truck was actually made to be a C10 wheelbase, so it is extended in the rear. That's why it looks like it looks like it's extended, because it is extended.
I like the cracked windows, that's nice. Did they do that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that good?
Mm-hmm. I think it's okay.
Body doesn't fall off.
Careful. Don't do that test anymore. Look at the front windshield, doesn't that look cool?
Yeah. Very precise hole. It's a very nice hole. I like the body, it's a good paint job.
Overall appearance, 1 out of 10.
I give it a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Jeesh. Do you know who makes the body?
Is it WT Micro?
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah.
Where's he live again?
Come on, you know this.
Virginia.
No.
Damn. WT Micro lives in Las Vegas.
Yes. Somebody's coming. Somebody else is coming. I look so shady right now. I'm just hunkered behind this rock along the road. Final thoughts. This is a pretty uneventful one. There's nothing super wrong with this. This was a good solid build. Nothing fell apart. Nothing needed changed mid-crawl. Once again, if you're new to these, this is a great starter build. It uses the stock chassis and the body is easy to mount. Why does it keep saying that? As far as the appearance goes, I like it. Good choice of colors. Everything looks good. I love the cracked glass. That looks great. The only thing I don't like, it looks like you have a fancy wooden bed panel in here made by Carnage, but because of your cloudy windows you can't see it. So maybe you could just completely bust one of them out so you could see the bed. Another problem with the bed area is you have the battery on top of it. It's not really a problem, but I think you could find a better spot for the battery. Actually, I think it would fit underneath the bed. There's like a little slot in there. You could probably just Velcro it right underneath where it's at now. The truck is too wide for my liking. I found that the axles were getting hung up a lot. I think a way to solve this, if you want to keep the width, is to go with a bigger tire. If you stayed with these wheels and tires, I would probably just lose the hex extensions. Overall, this was a good, fun crawler. It's not amazing, and it's not awful. Nothing really to complain about under the body. The wiring's good. Oh, I know what I complain about. One other thing I didn't like was the throttle control, I guess is what it's called. It was hard to just get a nice slow crawl. It seemed like it was either slow and then it jumped to fast real quick. I didn't mess with any of the settings, and that's just my preference. The servo is a bit rigged up. It looks like he chopped the front of the mount off. Yeah. He chopped the front of the mount off and then put the servo, mounted the servo in behind, like where it would normally mount in the front of these things. So he put it in behind, mounted it there, and then he had to chop the front off because I'm assuming that the servo horn was hitting that. And I'm guessing he did all that to clear the body, which it does. So I'm okay with that. Overall, good job. This is simple, effective. I would make a few minor changes to it if it was mine. We have one more truck to do from this guy, and it looks like a good one. This is such a cool body. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching.
Peace!